大家好，我是优异教育的 Amy，我会在一系列视频中为大家介绍名校申请知识、教授科研项目以及对教授、教师和学生的采访。
You've been in this research program with Professor Lee for 9 weeks. So would you like to tell us about your current situation and how do you like the program?
Yep. So hi, my name is Jerry. My last name is Wu. My full name is Jerry Wu. I'm in grade 11. Just a little bit about me. My favorite subjects are English and biology, and so I particularly like reading English that is written about biology, so it kind of matches up nicely there. I'd like to think of myself as a pretty easygoing and cooperative guy. I like watching TV, I like reading, and I also like writing poems, which is a little bit weird about me, but yeah. Um, so just to go over briefly how I enjoyed the program, I think it has been like extremely helpful in getting me to, I guess, be more immersed in the field of biology and specifically the field of biomedical science. I think without this course, there would be so much that I wouldn't be able to learn. I particularly like the fact that I'm able to like understand and know what's going on in like different kinds of research papers now, so that I can apply these skills to my own time to expand my knowledge and be more and like develop my interest and garner some more like factual information regarding the field of biology. So just a brief overview of specifically what I'm doing. So I'm in the current course right now. I'm doing ssDNA aptamers, which I guess is extremely helpful and applicable, especially in the current state of the world, because this is a technology that has been actively developed over the past few decades and has so many more opportunities. And as well, it has been very helpful in like guiding my career interests, because it shows me the degree and the possibility of biotechnology and actually like developing our future and shaping the way human lives are, especially moving into the next few decades.
Perfect. Okay, would you like to share some personal stories that you have with the professor and the TA?
Yeah. So there are 3 professors who've helped me, 3 teachers who've helped me on this journey. The first one being Professor Lee, the second one being Albert, and the third one being Vanny. So I'll start with Professor Lee first. I think, first of all, he's just like an incredibly knowledgeable guy. And it's just very amazing to me that he's been in close contact with so many great people, have like shared so many stories with them, and have been in contact and done close research with the field. And he really shows that through his teaching. He always like goes beyond the slide, and he goes beyond what is like expected, and talks about like personal connections he's made, talks about the backstories behind a lot of the scientists, and talk about how specifically they arrived at the conclusions they did. And it really humanized a lot of the scientists that we kind of like worship, and be like, wow, Jennifer Doudna, so amazing, developed CRISPR, and then here Professor Lee is like, yes, she was a very nice person who cared about her son a lot. And I guess it's just extremely helpful and gives me a new perspective onto what he's onto the world of the scientists and researchers as well. I think he's a great teacher for the content. I think I've learned a lot from him, and he's definitely shaped and guided my journey towards learning more about the biomedical things. And I think that he's a great teacher and like 100% very qualified, very good guy. And secondly, I think for me, Albert is very approachable, and he's the teacher assistant. And in my one-on-one sessions with him, he's pretty funny guy too. He makes a lot of jokes, and he makes the content really understandable. And he's also super knowledgeable. Whenever I have a question, he has never said, I don't know the answer to that question. He always has some form of answer, even though they're like very complicated questions. And as well, another just like pretty personal story. I do fencing, and he does fencing as well. We kind of like made that connection. But yeah, he's very approachable, he's very kind, and he's very helpful. Vanny as well, although I didn't get to be exposed to more lessons with her than Professor Lee or Albert, I think she was a very good teacher and was very helpful. I specifically liked the way she structured her lessons. So basically what she did was we'd ask to have like a research question of our own to come up, and then we kind of follow the steps that she talked about to like get more information about the topic, and also do like some research about it, and just follow the procedure for how we would actually follow if we were actually writing a research paper about the topic, and it definitely guided, I guess, my understanding of how to write a research paper a lot.
That's a great feedback. Thank you. So after this program, I guess you explored a lot in this field. So what do you see as your target major in future, say in university?
Yeah. So right now I'm thinking about two possible directions. So I know for undergrad, I'm definitely going to major something related to biology. So it's going to be like either health sciences, life sciences, or biochemistry, something along those lines. And for the future, I can see myself going in two ways. The first is to apply to medical school and hopefully become a doctor. Although I'm not sure currently with how I'd be able to handle surgery. So perhaps something that isn't a surgeon. But other than that as well, I think I'm pretty this course has like made me pretty passionate about just research and in the field of biology in general. So that could be a potential direction. I can be like a researcher at a university and like contributing like I guess myself to the field of science and development for the better of society.
Well, that's